Well, once again, I'm back for another live broadcast. This is live broadcast number 25. Um, Thank you, Mary, for being Mary Murphy out of South Africa is my moderator, and she is doing an awesome job as usual. I see that we have some people coming on, Jules and Diana, and she's all my usual people. Oh, great. The voice of TBC. Great. This is good to have Randy above here. This is great. This is great. I hope that my live video is a little better today. Can everyone, if everyone, can you tell me, Mary, if everyone is seeing me and hearing me clear right now at this moment? Can everyone hear me? If just give me a yes or anything like that, if you can hear and see me, okay? Because I know I had some problems yesterday. I wasn't even aware of it. So I apologize for that, to everyone for that live broadcast. I hope we can have more success today. Can you hear me, Mary? Oh, great, 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 great. Well, I want you to know, I'm as happy as everyone else after I read the blog early this morning about we finally got a date of our migration. Now, on this video stream, I'm not going to do what everybody else is doing, showing Randy did an excellent job just a few minutes ago and went through the blog. I've seen Carrie did it on a recording she did. I mean, so many people have done it already. So I don't see any need to just keep doing the same thing over and over again, but I'm going to talk something about this great migration. We have been waiting for this for a long time. But the question is, are you ready? Now I'm going to speak for myself. I was ready many months ago. I prepared myself because, I knew it was going to be a test because I remember we had a little test some time ago and we had that test site and all that kind of thing. I remember that. To me, they were the easiest questions of all. See, I don't see anything that our administrator has done that has made it hard for us in this platform. All she asked us to do as be 100% in agreement that is set forth. And that's exactly what I did. And so many people here on this live video that's with us today have done. We were asked to read the blog every day. And for me, I read it 3 to 5 times a day. I went over this blog over and over again to make sure I understand every facet of everything that she was talking about in this blog. But it's one thing that I've been emphasizing for every single video I've done, and that importance of paying the $10 annual subscription to your Kringles back office. Now, a lot of people refer to paying the $10 wallet fee. Yes, lifetime wallet fee. But that's only for people that do not have Kringle Cash. When the majority of us, and I believe in our 3 million people, a lot of them are orphans, but a lot of them have Kringle Cash. But they haven't paid that $10 annual subscription. Not the $1 per month, the $10 annual subscription. Now, myself, I'm due to pay it next month all over again after a whole year ago. See, I don't wait till the last minute, nor the people on my team. A lot of us have to pay it again next month or in June. And they're already prepared. They know they have to pay it by a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin. They already know it. Because I have certain people on my team that's totally plugged in and have been plugged in. I train them about what is cryptocurrency, some of the things I know about. Some have done the homework on our market-based coin called Bitcoin back when they were having problems back in the early days of their evolution. So to see that we have come a long way since last year when we had our technical difficulties in our old network we are currently in, when they had to take all the send buttons away from us because they had so many problems with the transactions. It was just too much for the old network to handle, because it was a clone very much like the Bitcoin network, a clone of their network. Isn't Bitcoin been having problems every now and then? Haven't you seen that? If anybody been following that market-based cryptocurrency? You know, are you ready for those 10 questions that they talk about in the blog? Do you think you could answer them with, what Randy did? I thought it was so funny when he talked about that first question. I was just hoping somebody would put an A there. Oh my goodness, if they put an A there, that means they haven't been reading. That means they don't know what our coin is. They don't know that it's abundance-based, that it would never be a market-based coin. It was so hilarious to me when I saw, Randy, you was right on, man. I like the fact that you put that up there, because we need to see how many people would put the correct answer. When I first read it, I must have went right by that first. When I started reading the A, I just stopped and just went down to B, because I knew that wasn't even the answer. I knew the answer before I even saw it. I put in Randy's in the chat, I'm ready for 20 to 30 questions, because I'm ready to answer as many questions that our administration want to throw at us. But what if they did throw us more than 10 questions? Are you ready? Let me ask y'all a question. I'm just curious. How, and be truthful about this when I ask you this question. If our admin asked us 20 to 30 questions, okay? What if our admin asked us 20, 30 questions? Everyone put in TBC works for me if you could handle 20 to 30 questions the admin asked us. And be truthful now. Let's see here. Let's see some interaction here. Type in TBC works for me if admin gave you 20 to 30 questions instead of 10. Would you be ready for it? Just put in TBC works for me if you will be ready for 20 to 30 questions if admin gave us that in order for our wallet to go over to the new network and a new wallet system. So let's see that. Let's see if that's true. Let's see. Dinah's ready. Brian is ready. And thank you, Brian, everyone, for being. I see some new people here. That's great. Mary's ready. Jules is ready. I know Randy's ready. I don't have to see his works for me. I know he's ready. Oh, great. More and more ready. Because, see, these are not hard questions. And you, like I know, that if you're reading the blog daily, see, I think it's minimal to read it once daily. I think that's minimal. I think a person should be reading at least 3 times a day and different time slots, like in the morning, noon, and late at night. Or early morning, noon, late at night. That's what I recommend to my team. See, I don't always have to tell them to read the blog. They just go there and do it. Because I lead by example. The question is, are you leading by example for your team? Have majority of your team paid their $10 annual subscription to their Kringles Cash back office? And if they don't have, if it's anybody on your team don't have Kringles Cash, I can't imagine them not having it. But if they don't have it, have they paid their $10 lifetime wallet fee? And I'm going to explain it just for, because I do it a lot. If you have Crinkle Crash and you have paid your $10 annual subscription for that year, because it's $10 per year, that also satisfies the TBC lifetime wallet fee for a 2-for-1 deal. If you don't have Crinkle Cash, then you have to pay the $10 lifetime wallet fee one time. Simple as that. Simple as that. So if y'all have anyone on your team that hasn't paid it, I guess got a few that we got to take care of on our team. Just a few. But is there anybody on your team that's just refusing to pay it? Are you telling them what's going to happen to their wallet in this old network from April 30th to July 31st? If they haven't paid that $10 fee, are you telling them what's going to happen to the current wallet they have, and when they have thousands and maybe millions already in their wallet? This is extremely vital. It is vital that they pay this $10 annual subscription. Like Randy said, what have you paid anything else than the money you spent to purchase to come in TBC, to purchase some TBC? The only bill you ever paid was $10. And we saw in our cinema meeting an expenditure for the month of April that just blew my mind. It costs a lot of money to keep this whole network, and probably even more to keep this new network afloat and making sure that it's running at warp speed like they're talking about. It is so, so important. I can't even express how important it is, guys and ladies, that this $10 annual subscription has to be paid for our Crinkle Cash back office. It has to be paid. This is nothing. It's peanuts. Now, some people out there may say, oh, it's not. To keep an online business, which I've been involved in for the last 8-9 years, you pay at least $30 or $40 a month for that. And I've been in several online businesses. I've been successful in them. I'm telling you from experience. This $10 is nothing for once a year. Nothing compared to what some of these other companies and these online businesses are charging. And all they ask is, over half of the 3 million people should have paid this $10 fee. And I know one of the reasons it's not been paid. It just came to me. Some of us failed on our own people. Yes, I said it. Some of us failed on our own people. Because in the midst of explaining to them about the Crinkle Cash, and you're so excited to have them aboard, you just forgot to tell them about that $1 fee. I don't even say anything about having your Crinkle Cash free for 30 days. I don't even mention that. I'm just mentioning it here, but I don't even mention that. I make it that though you have to have it on. You have to have that like first day. See the urgency. See the urgency. I don't put that sense of I'm gonna wait until then. I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna do it next week or next month or whatever. And what I see is going to happen is we got 90 days starting on the 30th of this month. The time clock is going to start on the 30th. And what's going to happen is people gonna say, oh, I got 90 days. I can do that in 90 days. I can do that in 60 days. You know, or I pay that $10 and 10 and you know, I don't have no clear cash, so I pay the wallet fee. I get moved over. They're not gonna take my money away right now in my wallet. They're not gonna take my coins away. I got 90 days. That is so incorrect and incorrect of an attitude you should have. No one should have that type of attitude about anything about TBC, not even talking about the $10 annual subscription. Everyone should be eager to have this done. If anyone here got any questions at any point in time about how to get that done, contact me. My information is right below this video. Contact me. I'd be more than happy to explain to you how to pay this $10 fee. I can work with you to get it paid. Like Brandy, I accept Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. If you just don't have it, you know, if you already got it in a market-based currency, I have five cryptocurrency wallets. All of them are functional. See, I understand how these software wallets work. And speaking of that, you know, I know that the Whitefish lady, Carrie, she went through some problems with Coinbase, and someone unfortunately took her income out of her wallet. That was horrible. There's some vultures out there stealing your money. Now, I haven't heard anybody say they're stealing their money in their TBC wallet. For the coin, for that side of the fence, the market base, I'm gonna purchase a hardware wallet, like, you know, and anyone want to know how to get that, we're gonna have that another conversation. I can tell you exactly where to go, how to get one, so you don't have to worry about no one taking your money off your computer. I know how to put a stop to that one. I wish I had known that she didn't have it, but that's a whole nother matter. But back to this migration. You know, we just got to be ready. Exactly, Randy. We got to be ready for whatever we can trade it for. See, it don't have to be $100. You may have a collection of and this is gonna sound crazy, old-fashioned to a lot of people. You may have a collection of some albums that's still working. That may be worth $100 of TBC. It could be anything. We can negotiate that. It don't have to be fiat currency. So, and you know what's coming. These leads are coming for people who's doing live broadcasts. And Randy and several of us have cried out to people, start doing live broadcasts. Get over the fear. Come out of those comfort zones. I realize there's a few people here who haven't done it. I know with one person why she can't do it, and I'm not going to mention that person's name here. She has a very good reason. It's a health concern. But I'm going to just say this. A lot of us out there need to be doing more live broadcasts. There's still a lot of empty slots on that live broadcast. See, I'm like Marianne Murphy. If they'll let us schedule at least 2 a day, at least 2, I will fill in another spot. Her and I did two one time about 2 or 3 Saturdays ago. We did two in one day. We just did not schedule one on. We couldn't put it there, but we still had two. We can have as many live broadcasts as we want. It's just that we can only schedule one on the schedule. But you know, we're not greedy. We just want to do what our administrator asked us to do. She set the platform out there. We just got to get it done. So, you know, I pray that everyone here that's on this live broadcast is ready for this migration. It is not something to look lightly upon. It is something that we need to take seriously and make sure we follow the rules and guidelines of this thing, because what we went through last year with our current network should have never even happened then. If people just knew what Bitcoin went through back in the early days of Bitcoin. I know exactly what it went through, and it was worse. So I'm going to tell you something. Let us not mess this one up in 2018. Let's do every single thing correct in this new wallet with the new features. Learn every single facet of that wallet. Learn every single facet of the migration experience this whole 90-day period. Make it be a smooth transition for a lot of us. Teach your people on your team the right things. Lead by example. Because we can do this. Do you believe you can do this? You know, let's all pass this like an open book of 10 measly questions with flying colors and move on to the next task that they asked us to do. As soon as it's posted, as soon as we're given it the 10 questions, don't delay. Just get it done right that day. Be ready for the next task. Because all they're doing is trying to make life better for us in this whole TBC experience. See, I believe there are greater things coming after migration. But they want to make sure that this thing is a smooth transition. That our coin is working just like our coin developer wanted to work. Let's make sure that every little thing we're doing, because let us not let happen what happened last year to us. You know, a lot of us have been in for the long haul. We went through the ups and downs in our journey. And we're still here. We're still believing. We're still trusting. We believe that this thing is going to work for us. Because we have a goal in mind. And that one goal in mind is to eradicate poverty. That's what we have in our mind. That's what we want. That's what we believe in. It's not about the money, all the money we're making. It's about helping others get out of this poverty world that the elite has taken practically from us. Let them complain about their issues. I mean, you look at the news. Our president sent missiles to Syria. Their own leader gassing their own people. See, that's the elite mindset. That's a shame. Think about that. And I know that's a whole nother subject. It's just that it just gets me to know that some people will kill their own people. And a lot of those people are in terrible poverty. He realized he can do those things to his own people because they don't have much. These are the type of people we got to get to. Let them know they're stronger, they're better than what they ever thought. So let's keep that all in mind. Let's keep it all in mind, folks. I'm coming up on my half an hour now. I got about maybe 5 or 6 more minutes. I want to ask, do we have any questions about anything I've talked about so far? Because I spent most of the time talking about our migration. I just didn't feel comfortable doing a screen share and showing you the same thing you just saw and you've been seeing all day that you read for yourself. I think most of us can read here and understand what we're saying about our migration. So let's think about all this. Any questions at all, Mary? I guess Jeff is asking about this TBC code. I've looked into it somewhat. I haven't spent a lot of time with it. I'd heard about it some months ago. It seemed like a thing that could work if you want to make a little cash here and there and build your build your wallet up some more. It could work. It's not a bad thing, I don't think. I haven't gotten into it yet myself. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't decided yet, but I think it's legit. It's just that, is what you make it, like anything else. It can be a great thing if people get involved in it, and as long as our administration doesn't have a problem with it. And there was a blog on this thing before. Read the blog. Just go in it, go in the blog, and put it in the search bar. TBC code. There was a blog on it before already. See, when people ask those kind of questions, that tells me that somebody perhaps did not read the blog, because there was a blog on the TBC code. I don't miss a trick when it comes to that. I don't miss nothing when it comes to that blog. Nothing. It is not a day. I haven't missed, like I said before, I have not missed that one blog since I started. And I went back to the day one and started reading each blog since. I have read every single blog. Okay, so I guess there's no questions. I want to thank everyone for being here today. We're just moving right along here. Our migration is about 2 weeks away. We just got to know that this is the right choice that our administration have made. We can do this. I believe we can. We just got to know that whatever we're doing, make sure we're taking care of our business. Make sure you're saying the right things to people. Also, as a little fact thing that I came across, I want to mention today that I saw. I keep a little records, and I'm gonna share something that's something gonna be very little, just a little funny little fact. On April 17th last year, do y'all have an idea how much our coin was worth? You want to talk about some growth? Our coin was worth $12,071 on April 17th, 2017. And today, I looked at it early this morning, was $3,768,558.77. And say that's not a big jump. Where do you know what coin in the world have made that big jump? I'm gonna say that again. Today, a year ago, it was $12,071. That's what our coin was worth in US dollars, that is. I didn't check it in euros, but it'd be a little bit less than maybe like 11,000 something euros back then. Now it's worth $3,768,558.77 when I checked it this morning. And it's still growing. So it looked like I had 14 viewers. I think I'm almost at my record. So let me say this to you all. We got a big job to do. A lot of our live broadcasters are waiting for these leads. I believe they're going to unleash a lot of them on us. I hope that you all are ready for them. Randy can't take thousands and thousands and thousands. He's just one person. Mary can't do it. Paul Boss James can't do it. Edwin can't do it. Diana can't do it. We can't all take it all by ourselves. Encourage your team to do live broadcast. I'm still trying to get some people on my team to get out their comfort zone. They just they're afraid. I don't know what it is about that fear. If I can just get them over that fear. I told them start doing recorded videos so you're not in front of anyone else. No one is going to reach out. They can't grab you. They can't hurt you. You're not here to please everybody. Okay. Oh, one last thing. Make sure that you're voting for the cruise, by the way. For all y'all people that got send buttons. It's in your crew cash back office under 2019 cruise. Right, I voted for that one that you voted for. I like that one. The one over in Southeast Asia, in Thailand, that area. I've done a lot of Caribbean cruises. And that's why I chose over that side of the world for me. I know some people, like Eric and a few people may have chose the Caribbean. I noticed that they're going to take a vote and they're going to choose one. That's fine. I go wherever. As long as I'm with my family, my TBCians, I don't care where we go. As long as we together, that's all I want. So I will be here tomorrow. I've already scheduled myself back to my schedule. Someone that's taking my slot. Well, I call my slot. I shouldn't call it my slot. Today at 3, but I was at 3:30 Eastern Daylight Time, which is 12:30 Pacific Daylight Time, and I will be back at the 12 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time, which is 3 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, which is my time on the East Coast of the United States. So it's already there. I've already scheduled myself, so. And I'm still supporting everyone. I'm multitasking, using all my devices and watching people at the same time. And yes, I'm listening. I can multitask. So thank you all for being at this 25th TBC Live Broadcast for me. And again, like I said, I will be here if y'all need any help and get involved in TBC. I can assist you every step of the way, the correct way. Just contact me. Just look down below the video, and that's where you can reach me. It's below every video that I make. Thank you all for being here. I love all of you. Thank you, the voice of TBC, Randy Wilson, and Marianne Murphy, and the Power Boss, her son, James. Diana. I'm not going to call all the names, but thank you all for being here. And I will support you all. Be right there supporting you like I do, usually almost every day. The Power Box, I missed his day. I was busy at that time, and I missed it, but I apologize, brother. I love you and your family, So I'm going to say goodbye to you all. Thank you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock p.m. Bye-bye.